successor. And they all have to deliver him on Monday. Who are the names that are popping up now? Okay. The last time I told you about Goodluck Egbere Jolantan, it didn't appear before their screening. So that gave, currently it gives his own admirers a bit of, peace of mind that, okay, fine. Let's say no go be Jonathan. But guess what? Another person came up and he said, and that person is the national vice chairman of APC, Egbekegbe, sending a warning to Buhari. Hey, Buhari, you better don't try to impose Jonathan on us, or try to impose any candidate or not, any aspirant on us at all, because that can destroy APC. I didn't say that. Now, one of their national vice chairman said that. However, when Buhari met with the governors yesterday before leaving for Spain, he told them his candidate too. Me, I don't know yet, but they have already narrowed it down for these few reasons. They said the only person that can defeat Atiku and stop Atiku, they are not even rating Peter Obi. I'll come to that soon. They said that person must be a northerner and he must be a Muslim. So therefore, they've narrowed it down to... Now, the spear change and spear tire can still be that southern Nigeria. Even if they now choose anybody, if Buhari submits any name from southern Nigeria, among names he's considering, Tinubu is still not there. Tinubu no dey first list. Tinubu no dey second list. Tinubu no dey what they call this thing for university, the VC list. You know dey any. And as I'm talking to you right now, his own foot soldiers who already have this information, right? What they are doing right now is that we will scatter everything. Listen, in Lagos, in Abuja, right now, Tinubu's foot soldiers, some of them may be watching me right now as well, yeah? They have received the news. What they are waiting for now is just to see, for them to make it official. Then they will scatter everything according to them. But what they don't know is that the moment everybody finally fall in line, and Ahmed Lawan, your current Senate president, you know, another person that is also in consideration that they have not mentioned his name all this while, his name is Sonny Yerima, the person that brought Sharia to what do you call it, to Zamfara. You remember him? The guy that got married to a 10-year-old or 8-year-old girl, and he said Sharia allowed it. You remember? Sorry, it's not 8-year-old girl. I think she's a 13 years old girl. That guy is now a front runner, being considered for consensus. Maybe I just dropped that name now to scare you, but that's how scary it has become for the Tinubu camp. They are running mad right now. Everything, pastors, so everybody, people wait there on top mountain, people wait there inside the wherever, right now, shrine, everywhere. They are trying to see if something can change in the next 5 days. But I have a good news for you, right? It is never going to change. So the second plan is that once they make announcement, from what I have been told, Tinubu is going to fight it to the end. That's what they said. They said many of the aspirants have received the memo. In the next few days, you are going to be reading it in the papers, and they will be. That's how you get to know who is that person. They will start telling you that they are stepping down for this person, they are stepping down for that person. Then you begin to weigh the mood. Then you begin to get the signal. Who is that person going to be? Yeah? They even said that fake Pastor Ruga stands a better chance than Tinubu as we speak, in which the Tinubu camp calls it a complete betrayal. The people that never for once for 7 years felt like the Yorubas deserve better than what is being given to the Yorubas. I'm talking about what they have done, economic damage, all these things that they have done to the Yoruba land. These guys have always been there waiting for their own cash out days. The cash out day that they are waiting for today is now going to turn to the disgrace day. So this is not about a prayer. No worry. I know some of you are praying, may God change them, may God not change them. It is done. Right? So as it is now, the APC, Egbekegbe, they are now shifting 60% to up north for their candidates, and a very strong a very strong Islamic fanatic, somebody that won't do much campaign because he's already there. And all it has to be is that Buhari is going to come out and raise his hand. And you know that as we have known, no matter how devastating the terrorism in northern Nigeria is under Buhari, their reaction is the same, a graveyard silence, right? If they are bombing any community or bombing any city in any part of northern Nigeria, listen to me, as people are running away, those who survive, as they are running away, if you put the ballot box and you put Buhari's picture there and tell them to vote for Buhari before they go to IDP camp, they will still stop by and they will still vote for APC because of Buhari. The reason is because of this religious fanaticism, something that pushed Atiku Abubakar to delete his own tweets condemning the killing of Deborah, accused of blaspheming, insulting Prophet Muhammad. So this is the time, this is the moment where you realize that that religion that all of you said, this will not make us compatible. How can they be this extremist? How can they this and that? That religion has been weaponized politically, and this is the moment they will use it. Guess what? The only advantage Atiku has, as we speak, is that if APC, Egbekegbe, should give their ticket to anybody in southern Nigeria, now that's has also brought. I mean, that's going to bring me to this part of what I'm sharing with you tonight. It is still pretty much about why is the southern Nigeria fighting for the position of presidency of Nigeria, when the northern Nigeria, after destroying Nigeria this much, the northern Nigeria, who are supposed to be ordinarily, like gentlemanly, let the South lead. So why should the southern Nigeria say, we will do everything, we'll fight this, we'll fight that, to lead Nigeria that the northern Nigeria said no to? Why should you waste that energy and that resources, that money, that lives that are going to be wasted in the course of this whole charade, right? Why do the southern political criminals, why do they have to go on this kind of expedition, an adventure, a murderous adventure? Why should they go on that when they have all the signal that says you will not be anything except they want it to be it, and yet they want you to know that it is one Nigeria? So if you put one Nigeria, if you type one Nigeria in Google, the definition it should bring to you should be dominance. That's the genuine definition of one Nigeria. Dominance. Everybody want to dominate the other. Everyone want to say it's our turn. It's my this and that. Abandoning the obvious things, the obvious reasons why we remain backward. We remain like, So why? The question will always be why? Why? You are campaigning for Peter Obi to come and be president of Nigeria. To do what? To come and unite Nigeria. How? So that you can make the Sharia North, right? Never to kill you for insulting Muhammad. Or for the Sharia North, never to decide to start killing you because somebody insulted Muhammad in another country. So what exactly is that Peter Obi coming to do? But again, una go hear am well soon. To unite what and what? To build, to make Nigeria greater of what? When you are ignoring the obvious. So it's working. So what is working now is just that the last part, which is that let those who believe so much in this one frauduria and in this one contraption so much that they don't want to discuss the differences that has brought us this untoward hardship, and then this needless killings and all that. They don't want to talk about that. The victims of terrorism are continue to lick their own lick their own wound. Why the politicians continue to milk the situation? So you should never, by any means, for whatever reason, right, ever blame yourself for what is about to happen to these betrayers of their people. You are politicians in Yoruba land. Buhari and the rest of them, the only thing they have for their own preservation, self-preservation is to keep power. And as long as Nigeria exists to fund all of their fantasies and the rest of that, then Nigeria should remain one. But to an average Southerner, what is Nigeria to you when all your life you have been telling yourself that the north is the problem, the north is the problem? Meanwhile, in the northern Nigeria, they are seeing you as people they are trying to help. Some of you are thinking that the north is living off you. No, it's no longer the case. Nigeria is theirs, including your land, including your ancestral homes and everything. It is their own, according to them up north. Down south, you believe that the southern Nigeria is we are the one funding them, we are the one doing this and that. That is to make you feel good. To the people in northern Nigeria, you guys are a bunch of infidels that are just you are not supposed to be in the same country with them. They agree. But the fact that they are in Nigeria today, according to them, Nigeria is their inheritance from Allah, and this Allah and the land in Nigeria, the water, including the people, they are the inheritance of this Fulani, oligarchs. It sounds so ridiculous, doesn't it? It sounds so unreal. But to you, sometimes they will say, those who want to be politically correct, yeah, they will turn around and say, oh, that is inciting. Oh, that is a tribal blah, 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 blah. But it is true. The mentality, the act, the deed, and those who are backing them have proved this. They have said it to the locals. They have said it to our people back there. You guys are just infidels. So, and Nigeria was bestowed on them. I mean, they inherited Nigeria from their forefathers, Uthman Dan Fodio. So you, as an educated Southerner, are you not daft? Are you not stupid? If you are trying to describe what do you call it? This and that of Nigeria. Nigeria is so unique, of different culture, different language, different people living together in harmony. Why are you lying? Why? Why are you lying to yourselves? They say to our faces, they said, we are infidels. But if you say that, because you are educated, then you start guilt tripping yourself. Oh, does that not mean that I am actually like a bigot now? If I said that, no, you are not. The only people who pretend to have this type of definition of Nigeria in their head are the Southerners who seems to say, I have read about the African, this, Baba. Pan-Africanism means you keep your identity. When you have a mixed-matched identity, there will be trouble. And these two worlds that you live in, these two Nigeria that you have, that some of you from southern Nigeria don't even know, and you do know, but you play it down. You know about northern Nigeria. There's no southerner who is smart enough, doesn't know about the political, the economic, the religious, and every other thing that has to do with northern Nigeria and how complex and complicated it has become being part of Nigeria. You do know that, but you just love to speak grammar and you don't want to look bad. That's why you want to always be politically correct. But in reality, you in southern Nigeria, you are thinking you are the ones helping the north. That is why they don't want you to break away from Nigeria. But in northern Nigeria, they are seeing you in the southern Nigeria as people they are just helping. Look at the people we are just helping. We are the one feeding them. If we want to kill them now, these southerners are talking about oil, and this whole thing. If we want to kill them now, we just stop giving them food. That is the mentality of a politically active northerner. Just same way you have your master's degree, you have your this and that, you can speak grammar, you think you are smart. And then you think that average northerner is not, but he's politically conscious than you, and his belief is so strong that what you think you believe about Nigeria is your own belief. And sometimes they can choose to agree with you if they feel like they have something they want to use you for. When you begin to speak your grammar, they will say, that's true, that's true. When it comes to you implementing those ideas, then you realize that now only you get your idea. Go back to your southern Nigeria and continue to dream. Now, it has gotten to a point whereby an average politically conscious northerner is breeded, is in a way conditioned, socially conditioned to believe that that your oil in Niger Delta, they developed it. If not because of them, you don't even know what to do with it. Yes, yes, that sounds like a joke to you, right? It's because you are educated. But if you go up north, that is not how they see it. All of you making mouth here and there, our oil, our this and that. No, they don't see it that way. To them, they are just helping you. You claim to be educated, but you are not. You got educated on the wrong things. They got educated about Nigeria and why Nigeria is their self-preservation. Holding on to power in Nigeria or remaining within the corridor of power in Nigeria is their own self-preservation. If they lose it, they've lost everything. So an average northerner believe that if not because of them that developed Lagos, all of you Yorubas, every small thing you are making out, every small thing here and there, they developed Lagos. If not because of them, do you even know what to do with yeah, sounds funny. No, it's not funny. And that is why they will tell you to your face. They will decide who becomes what. And all of your bragging, this and that, you can continue to brag. Do you know why they said that? It is because they know that you can make mouth, you can complain. Now, the same people representing you, now them, then go use against you. So once you can't be together, how can you say you want restructuring when the North say, no, it's not going to happen? Did you not see that? Because the South is themselves, they don't want anything as one, right? When you said you ban open grazing, they were laughing at you. Ordinary Mietiala, well, they were giving warning to Yoruba governors, Southern governors. In Nigeria, where do you think that is coming from? What kind of background teachings? What kind of, what you will say, oh, my, waiting these people, they smoke. They are not smoking anything different from what ordinary people will smoke, but they are being fed with the reality of Nigeria that they are not teaching you. Now, the moment you begin to know that reality, you are going to detach yourself. Honestly speaking, you can't know the truth about this whole concept. Why Nigeria is like this, why it won't work, why it will never work. The moment you realize it, I swear you will not spend a day trying to keep Nigeria one. A day. So you have different ideas of Nigeria. You from the South. For now, you are campaigning, you are Peter Obi is going to come in and all of that. Now, this week, everybody go to get their own breakfast. For the Tinubu boys, abusing me every now and then, calling me names and the rest, they are going to come to that reality soon. Everything I've told you right now, yeah, they're going to come to that reality soon. So the South cannot ask for restructuring. The South cannot ask for a new constitution. The South cannot ask for a referendum. The South cannot ask for anything except the North says yes to it. What does that tell you? Does that tell you one Nigeria? Oh, you need to build bridges. Oh, sheo, Julius Baja. Build bridger. Oh, sheo, CCECC. I want to build the bridge. Oh, she. You need to build bridges to build bridges. The Igbos need to build bridges. The Yorubas are building. Oh, she, Julius Baja. I want to build the bridges. How many bridges have you built now that has shown to you that Nigeria is anyway one other than you waiting for your turn? So until they say that, how does that then make it one Nigeria? How? Because it is a fraud. You will discover it soon. The system. I love the enthusiasm of the Peter Obi enthusiasts. The Peter Obi, they call themselves obedient. But all of una emotion, they run you. Soon, Nigeria go happen to you. You know why I said I actually like you, the Peter Obi Votrons. Your emotion is telling you that you are doing the right thing. Nigeria must change. Yorubas, Hausas, Igbos, everybody must come together. We must fight for your future. Osheo Evander Holyfield, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, to fight for your future under a rigged system. You are ignoring the obvious so that Peter Obi can come and be president of Nigeria to unite Nigeria. Make I give you a bit of a hint. The dust of your Peter Obi winning the Labour Party ticket never settle. The dust never settle. Where the reality don't set in. Naija long baby. Chungbo. Whatever you have in your head, even if you believe that, you know what, in order to fight this system, we need to bring people of like mind together, and we need to start a political party. And then when you start a political party, then we go into it and we challenge them and we take power. Osheo, Alaye, take over. I bet your own campaign, Peter Obi, is take back Nigeria. From who? You want to take back Nigeria from the owners of Nigeria. Oh yeah, get ready for this. Omoyele Sowore was everywhere mobilizing people. We need to fight. We need to get this. We need to, all of us should come together. The young people cannot continue to live like this. This country belongs to us. It's our country. They say, oh, Benny, protest. Your protest is too much. Everything protest. Why don't you go and run for office? Oh yeah, now go and be president now. Why don't you go and contest so that we can vote for you? If you know, say you go do and better. I bet that was what Sowore felt like. Okay, you think say I can't be better president? You think I don't have program? You think I can't do better than these people? Oh yeah, I'll start a political party. I'm using Sowore before I come to Peter Obi because Labour Party don't day before AAC. When the Nigeria system they watch. First, they see say some of these young people every day when they wake up like this now to attack Omoyele Sowore. If Sowore say good morning my people, you will see like a 2,000 comments. What is wrong with this Sowore? This Sowore have no even get sense. What is all this nonsense? Which one is good morning? What is good about this morning? This is the reason why this country is not working. This Sowore is this, like, they just put their problem. So they didn't have to do much. Then suddenly Omoyele Sowore started a political party. Okay, what would they watch? The next thing, Omoyele Sowore was like traveling everywhere, meeting the young people, trying to get them on board and all of that. He even started traveling all over the world. Here, I say this one, don't they believe say if he do something. What did they do to Omoyele Sowore? They arrested him. Yeah. They said hashtag revolution now is a treasonable hashtag. That hashtag is about to overthrow Buhari. So they arrested Sowore. What did they do after that? They went straight into AAC. And since somehow, the people where they became Sowore's friend in the struggle, the one where they do, Aluta continua with Sowore. Aluta continua. I say, comrade. No be say. Now so Omoyele Sowore added the people we call the come and raid. Sowore dey prison. They don't fight. They give them money. Now this person go be chairman. Sowore is not this. Sowore is not a member of our. He's not a leader of our party. Sowore is suspended. Kilo de. Comrade, why are you fighting yourself? They're saying that because of the millions of money from the same people they want to overthrow, the same people they want to take power from. Now, so they work. It is Nigeria. Every opportunity for an average Nigerian, with the way they have been so destroyed by that system, is an opportunity to sabotage whatever you are doing. Sowore is a very good example. Since that time, Sowore ended up in court. Imagine your fellow comrade. We be say they say we won't take our future back. We won't fight for our destiny. The fellow comrade come they talk say they don't want you again. This party. AAC come talk say may people no go vote for Rivers State may AAC may they go vote for PDP may they go vote for what's happen? Comrade, what is going on? You know the story, Abi. Now this is Labour Party. where Peter Obi, the savior of the young generation of people who are being run, who are being controlled by their emotion. The way Nigeria work, when it happened to you, first they think, say, I'm gonna share this thing real. By the time you confirm that it is real, the one that you feel like, I will fight. Now there you go, just sit down there and say, oh man, I'm tired. So Babakilo happened. Why are you tired? Man, I'm tired of this whole country. Why are you tired now? I thought we have to fight. Labour Party that Peter Obi is in right now, they have more than two factions. Maybe you have been reading about PDP factions, APC faction, this and that faction. But the difference is that now the people with the NLC, Nigeria Losers Congress. Okay, sorry, Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC. The people who used to make the deals with the government. You know, the ones that always call you for national strike, NLC, businessmen. You know them. Labour, I want Labour. They started Labour Party where Oshiomhole, who used to be the leader of NLC, once upon a time, later became the governor through that same Labour Party. I don't know if many of you remember that Oshiomhole became governor through Labour Party. Anyway, before jumping to ACN, I've been at AAC, whatever. The Labour Party has their own different factions. And currently, they say the faction that gave Peter Obi the ticket, that faction is a different faction. It's not the right one. Meanwhile, the ones that gave Peter Obi his ticket and welcoming all these new people to Labour Party, that one said, those factions, they have compromised. They are not part of us again. They have been suspended. Now, that confusion, Nigeria, they work out okay? Of course, now, they will do everything. This time, nobody will stop your Peter Obi, of course. But the way it works is that you will begin to now see those who are going to work with you. Abi, you shall meet people there. You need to tell yourself that, now vote, you won't vote, Abi. Now you go know what Nigeria is made up and why it is better to demand for Peter Obi presidency for Biafra, Mayegun's presidency for Yoruba land. And you can then give them Buhari presidency in the Arewa land. That's why it is. Your Peter Obi becoming the third force, and every other potential every political party you see in Nigeria today, every one of them, they have the APC, they have the PDP, people destroying people, representatives in all of them. I bet Peter Obi himself knows better anyway. But as you go into these following months, the reality is going to begin to settle in. You are going to begin to read some headline news. This particular faction say, that particular faction say, all of you go, they come, they wonder, say, wait till they happen, God self. So last, since many of you have agreed to play by their rule book, yeah? Of course, now you end up in the dragnet of the APC, Egbekegbe, at the PDP, the people destroying the people, right there. And then you have to choose between the devil and the deep blue sea. Since you have been part of the process, you know what will happen at the end of the day? You will validate whatever they give to you. Now, since brothers and sisters are already divided, they want to be president of Nigeria. They don't care about their own security, their own economy, and every other thing that has to do with them. They want to be president of Nigeria. Then you'll be handed over another 8 years of a northern rule. Then one Nigeria, Mr. Unifier, one Nigeria probably will no longer make sense to you. Or the lies about one Nigeria can become clearer to you then. But you don't believe me, do you? I don't think you believe me. Don't worry. You don't have to believe me. That's why I said that there are stories pieces of them that we have to put together. And what you make of whatever I said is up to you. But you are going to see that everything I've just said is going to come to pass. And when they come to pass, then you come back to that, my primary statement that, it's never worth it to be president of who, where. Do you even understand where you say you want to be president of? To come and fix what? To keep it together with who? These are questions that once you have answers to them, you are never really going to be so keen about their one Nigeria as it is. Be me go tell you what to do. But I have my friends here that we do tell ourselves what to do. So today is the 1st of June 2022. And from the Temple of Truth, I want to say Happy New Month to every one of you, brethren, in the Temple of Truth. I've got an announcement to make, and I also have a sort of an update to give. The first announcement is to tell you, the brethren, yeah, I think, we should do that then. So the first announcement I have to give today is to confirm to every one of you that the gentleman, the Omoluwabi, Omo Yoruba Tata, that pledged 500,000 naira 2 nights ago on Mayegun's Diary Politico to go towards our Yoruba self-determination advocacy publicity right there in the heartland of Yoruba land. So he gave that 500,000 pledge 2 days ago, and we redeemed that pledge today. We have received the 500,000 naira pledge from this gentleman. Sir, thank you. I have to say that to you on here. So our people will know. So when he made that pledge the last time, because of the purpose of what the donation is meant for, I kind of asked if it was okay with him to just send the money straight away to our printer, the team in charge of our billboard publicity, you can call it here. But there is more to that that I'm not telling you. It's not just billboard, but you get to know more as time comes, as the time comes by or goes by. So anyway, our this publicity team received the 500,000 naira today, and they are waiting for more from us. And that is why I said that today would have been a time for us to to read our proposal that you can call a budget. But because of some little kind of delay, unforeseen circumstances, I won't be giving you details of what we are going to do, but I'll give you the kind of what did I call that one? I'll give you a bit of idea, a summary or sort of what we plan to do this month of June. We plan to increase our visibility of this Yoruba Nation advocacy. Why do we need Yoruba Nation? Why should we be talking about it and more like that? How do we bring this into the subconscious minds of our people? The adventure of saying they want to be president of Nigeria, or the adventure of politically greedy criminals who are holding us down in Yoruba land. The idea of them telling our people that Nigeria is going to be great one day. Nigeria is going to be great one day. They just need to endure. They just need to persevere. All these things that they are giving them this false hope. We want to bridge that that communication. We want to bridge that communication with this kind of publicity. Begin to bring this Yoruba Nation, the possibility of Yoruba Nation. Begin to bring it to the subconscious mind of our people like normal in the cities, in the communities, in the rural areas, in the highways, regular roads, township roads, and all that. So this month, we are going to increase that. Okay. So I am kind of proposing that we get up to another 10 up. Then I remembered the, I remembered the kind of arrangement we decided to also kind of use the last time we spoke about this, and I think it was in May, we said that individuals who knows that they are capable, they have the capacity, right, to erect a single billboard of this awareness in their own town, in their own state. They can take it up. You can erect two. You can, for example, our donor who said that I shouldn't mention his name. Okay, he said that when he gave us the 500,000, that is something that can erect a two straight billboard to far, far, far away, like a Kogi. Yeah, our billboard is 200,000 naira to start with, right? Including a mounting, erecting, and as well as the signage for it for the duration of a month. You can pick that up. Some people said it's a waste of money. Some said that it's a pure waste of time. We said, okay, you should do something too. This is what we have chosen to do. And if you feel like it's a waste of money, it's a waste of time, don't ever add your money to it. I won't add my money to something I feel like is a waste. Do you know that? I won't. Don't add your money to it. Okay. And if you feel like there are other things we should be doing, you should start it too. Okay. Enough of trying to tell people how to do things because you have it in a better way and all of that. All we want is that every idea that you think can be employed to get us to that promised land non-violently, by the way, because once you choose violence, don't talk to me. Yeah, please. I won't be your friend. I won't be somebody that you can talk to all the time. If your way is violence and all that, but any other way that you feel like is better than this, start doing them. Some of them will even learn from. Okay. So, yeah, if you choose to take this individually, you can also do that. To make it easier, right? If you want to take it individually, it's 200,000 naira per one for a whole month, including the printing, the erecting, as well as the security on it for that whole month. Okay. You can pick that up for your state. Send me an email. Don't send me a text message on WhatsApp. Many people send me messages on WhatsApp when I first spoke about this the last time. Yeah. But I responded to them. I couldn't follow them up because I've got thousands of text messages, missed calls, and all that on that WhatsApp number. So most of the time to trace them back again, I just kind of lose count or lost my track. But if you are genuine and you want to sponsor one, two, three, four, five, if you want to even pick up as up to 1 million naira to sponsor about five of these, yes, you can do it. But you see, with 500,000, we can erect more than two billboard, at least three billboard in the areas that are closer to Lagos. But the moment we start going outside Lagos or we start going outside Ogun and we start going up north, yeah, then we will end up having to incur more cost, which include logistic and getting people there. So the idea then was that if people want to have that, they can send me an email. Mayegun, just send me an email through the Diaspora Radio International. Somebody should help me type that email in the comments, please. Diaspora Radio International at gmail.com. Please help me type it in the comments for those who are going to be interested. Now, the reason why we use it is that it means that can save us a hell of a money that we can use for other things, right? If people take up this individually. So there are people that can fund 10, there are people that can fund 20, there are people that can fund just two, one, right? If you send me an email and you make your own specification known, right? Then I will direct you to where you should pay that money to. And yeah, the amount of billboard that you want in your area will be delivered on time. Now, that is an exercise, but for on our own part, I was going to come here to propose also doing another, maybe another 5 or another 10, which will likely cost us quite a fortune, probably over 2 million naira to do for another month. Okay. Then I felt like, okay, maybe I should take my time before doing that and just talk about the most important one, which is the primary reason why we started this funding in the first place, right? The most important one, the care of Oloye Sunday Igboho. So I was going to come here to tell you that, as usual, we will make a provision of another 1 million naira in reserve and then another 1 million again, making it a 2 million naira. So it doesn't mean that we have to pay out the 2 million, okay? But first, he will have access to, a 1 million naira this month again in June. And then if there's anything that pops up that requires our assistance, there's also going to be another 1 million naira in reserve, which is going to be for emergency. He's never had an emergency for the past 3 months that I've been in contact with him due to this role that you all appointed Mayegun to take on, right? So he's never had an emergency. So it simply means that he will have access to the first million. And if there's any emergency that pops up, there's also an emergency money there. So then, once I figured all of that out, balance up all our book, and then make whatever we want to do, then I can tell you our budget. So for those who still want to probably chip in their own donation support and what have you, the link is there. Use the PayPal, use the bank account, and then use the Give Send Go. And whenever you do, you can also leave a message here with that. Talking about our program for this month, we are going to launch our Yoruba Rescue Team platform this month. Okay, I can assure you of that 100%. Right? So we'll launch that this month, and we're going to start it as an organization that you, as a Yoruba man, including you, a friend of Yoruba, you can also be part of it too. It is going to be a community like we've said all the time. And then, yeah, it's not going to be about wasting money this time around. It's pretty much about touching the lives of our people that are going to be that are currently being bombarded with lies from the politicians who destroyed our land to this point, right? Now they are back, promising them heaven and earth, and our people are going to be following them. Now we're not just going to tell them to stop following them. We are going to interrupt their line of communication, their line of relationship. All of these are part of what is coming, which means that we have our programs which we have outlined coming with this Yoruba Rescue Team. I'm going to be part of the team. You are going to be part of the team, and the members of your family will be part of this team. The team that are coming, Yoruba. So yeah, that is coming this month. And our target is that the first month, we want to reach the target of 10,000 of us who actually believe this and will sign up for this. I have people who have pledged a lot. Trust me, I can tell you that, that we haven't started. I currently can say I am holding back the help of hundreds of millions of naira that could have been made available in order to take our message here to our people in Yoruba land, and even not just Yoruba, outside Yoruba land. Everywhere you are as a Yoruba man, we will reach you. We will be in touch. We will connect you. You will connect us. We will link up, and you'll be part of us. Somehow you will know why you should be part of this once we come up upstream. So yeah, we're coming up with that this month. And what else do I want to give you as an update on this? Pretty much nothing else other than just to listen to those who might want to add their voices to this conversation tonight. But before we do that, yeah, let me call it a break. I'll take a quick one, a tea break, and then you can also take a tea break. But before you do that, you've been with me for 90 minutes, nearly 90 minutes. Well, precisely 85 minutes. And yet, I don't think you've actually dropped your offerings. Do you know what that is? Have you subscribed on Mayegun's Diary Political at all? Have you liked the broadcast itself for all this while? I mean, if there is a dislike button right now, I would encourage you to use it. It is called engagement. Be part of this. Don't just sit back. So that when I get back and you pick up that phone, we can have a chat too. I will be back.